Alright, here is my version that I just learned tonight, and it's not perfected yet. I'm going to play along with it. You see this wire here, it's going into my left ear, and I'm listening to Diamond Rio at about half speed, 49.97 according to the amazing slowdowner. I'm just going to play it like that once, and then I'll try to break it down a little bit. So here we go. Alright, so what I did there, if you think that sounded okay, then you might want to watch the rest. If you didn't like that, if you didn't think that was close enough, then forget it. But the first thing is, it starts sliding from the A note here on the G string. Slide it right up to the E note. When you get it up there, play this A with it on the 10th fret of the B string. Drop that G string down a fret. So it's, and then a double stop on the 7th fret of the G and the B string. So that's the A on the D string, double stop on the 5th fret and hammer on the G string up to the 6th. It's now, what I suggest doing is when you get that tuned down to a low D, you just bring it back up to the E, because it's going to E anyway, and you have enough time before you have to play the next note of the solo. So it's so and all you're doing is you're going up the E triad there. So, and starting from chromatically down a half step from the note. That's a B note there on the G string. And then from there, slide up to the E. Hey, now I know he does this with B benders, so he can bend that with his B bender, and so we have to kind of fake it with just our fingers. So I would say That's the double stop on the 12th fret of the G and the B strings. Then drop your, and you're kind of like, it's pretty fast, so you don't have to do it this slow. You don't have to get it to sound perfect, but what you want to do is you want to end up with your last two being, so it's, that's the double stop on the 5th fret of the G and B string, down to the double stop on the 4th of the G and the 3rd of the B. G, F, D, C, D. And then right there you're going to hit the open D note, D string. You're going to bend the 4th fret up half a step. Now I'd normally bend up, but if you bend up, you're going to be running into this. You're going to be running into the D string, and you won't be able to play it open. So you got to kind of bend it down. See, now he's got a G bender on, so he can just do it with his bender. And the very last little lick is, oh, that's a F sharp A. That's over a D chord. And then the last lick is over the E chords. You want to bend the A note on the B string at the 10th fret up to the 12th fret. And you just, if I counted it, I could probably get it right, and now I can't remember it because I'm not listening to it right now. I'm just playing it. It's something like, you're bending that up, and then you're slowly releasing it. You play it with it up. And the last bit is, and then you just are toggling back and forth between the 12th and the 10th fret on the E string. And the last little thing is that A sixth from an A flat sixth. Anyway, that's what I get, and if it ain't right, you can probably still work something out for yourself. There you go.